We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Mets have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Freddie Peralta will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
First of this 4-game weekend set as the opening pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Nimmo on at first, nobody out. 2-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Runner's off for second. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
No, he's in there.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Hard hit ball to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. So here's Pete Alonso as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia will make the catch, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Now that's popped up. Smoke is under it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch of the at-bat. Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is returned. Score 4 times on just 3 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Harvey has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Batting third.
In is Christian Yelich. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Count even now at 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Grounded to third. Davis brings it in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Ahmed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Matt Harvey.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Harvey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
1-1. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here is Avisail Garcia. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. None out, runners at first and second. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it 1 away.
Batting it, the shortstop.
2 on here with 1 man out. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Nimmo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 on with 2 away, and into bat next will be Freddie Peralta. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys...
There, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch popped up. Sogard is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Davis. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
2 balls and a strike now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Wilson Ramos will be next. Now the double steal is on here. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner is in from second.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Brent Suter is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 35.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Sogard showing off his range. On to first, and talk about doing the bottom of the 3rd now. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Davis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter,
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The relay. The tag. And they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But the Brewers get a run. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off to the net.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. McNeil isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box now, Matt Harvey. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Ready for another chance? Brandon Nimmo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 for the Mets. Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The batter, no left fielder.
Now batting, Avisail Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try. And it's fouled away. Garcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 9-year major league vet. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. They certainly. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First offering on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Smoke is there. One pitch, one out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in, Pete Alonso. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Alonso is retired. 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's out.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And the inning is over. Mets go down. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. Brock Holt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit in the air out to left field. After it is Cespedes. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Here's Eric Sogard. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1 run, 6 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail 6 to. David Phelps takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's just 1 for 6. 1-0 the count. Here it comes.
That's out.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Jeff McNeil is on deck. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly to second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Up next for the bat.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Matt Harvey. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he popped him up. Hira onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Leading off the inning, Christian Yelich, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's out number 1.
Now back, second baseman.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Nimmo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Now in the box, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Nimmo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. The lead remains 5. It's 6-2. 7th inning ready to roll. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Michael Conforto is on deck. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 coming.
Ball. I got to count 1-2. Oh, that's it.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in last half of the 7th here at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The first baseman.
Ready once again, Justin Smoke. No hits to this point. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Popped him up. McNeil backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ryan Braun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Brewers. Number 8, Ryan Braun.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Nimmo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Ray Black has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Ray Black.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pete Alonso is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Alonso, a native Floridian. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So striding in, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes the count. From the stretch. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. A swing and a ground ball to third. 1 there. On to first, and Cespedes grounds into a double play.
Now back.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Navarez is under it, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Pulled toward right center field. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. For Christian Yelich. 4th home run here in the early going. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy.
The batter, the second baseman, Casper. You're out.
At the plate, Keston Hiura. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it.
Number 29, Brad Rock.
From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
This is pulled into right. And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Arcia is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. New inning set to get underway. Digging in, Jeff McNeil. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-0. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Number 2, Dominic.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-Roll, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
0-1 the count. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're up 6-4. Ben Gamble will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Up next from Milwaukee.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit softly on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7.
Digging in now, Eric Sogard. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
He's got it, and the Mets make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. New York put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Matt Harvey earns his first win of the season. Freddie Peralta couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Metropolitans look for their 7th straight victory next. Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
After it is Kane. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Jimenez leads off second with nobody out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, number 2, Dominic.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. He's set, and the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom half. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have four pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
The 0-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.